This video is about solving trig equations. Part 3. Find x in terms of b. b is greater than 0, less than pi over 2. For first one, sin x equals sin b. X is greater than equal to 0, less than equals 2 pi. First of all, we need to draw the diagram. This is the diagram in the closed interval from 0 to 2 pi. For sin b, you could see sin b. We know the sin b is a positive. So go to the first and then the second quadrant, which means sin b equals sin pi minus b. Therefore, we can write down the sin x equals sin b equals sin pi minus b. So we get the x equals b and x equals pi minus b. So we write down x1 equals b, x2 equals pi minus b. For sin 2x equals negative sin b, this is x. We will change into 2x. It will be between 0 and 2 pi. So we still use this diagram for this question. Negative sin b, we will go to the third and then the fourth quadrant. So we have negative sin b equals sin pi plus b, or sin 2 pi minus b. So we write down sin 2x equals sin pi plus b, or sin 2 pi minus b, which means 2x equals pi plus b, or 2x equals 2 pi minus b. Divided by 2, you will get the x equals pi over 2 plus b over 2. Divided by 2, you will get the x equals pi minus b over 2. This is x1, here is x2. For cosine 2x equals cosine b, multiply by 2 for this domain, you will get the negative 2 pi less than equals to 2x less than equal to 2 pi. So we need to draw the diagram between negative 2 pi and 2 pi. For 0, pi, and 2 pi, you get, this is a b, pi minus b, pi plus b, and 2 pi minus b. Diagram for the closed interval from negative 2 pi to 0. You have 0 here, and negative pi, negative 2 pi. So get the opposite. You will get negative b. You will get negative 2 pi plus b. Here, opposite, negative pi plus b. This opposite will be negative pi minus b. We know this is the first, second, third, and then the fourth quadrant. For cosine 2x equals cosine b, go to the first and then the fourth quadrant. So you have cosine 2x equals cosine b equals cosine negative 2 pi plus b equals cosine negative b equals cosine 2 pi minus b. Therefore, I need to set up for equation. You have 2x equals b. 2x equals negative 2 pi plus b. 2x equals negative b. And 2x equals 2 pi minus b. Then you can solve x equals b over 2. X equals negative pi plus b over 2. X equals negative b over 2. X equals pi minus b over 2. Let's go to next one. Cosine x over 2 equals negative cosine b. So for this domain, we need to divide it by 2. You will get x over 2 is greater than equals to negative pi, less than equal to pi. We need to draw the diagram for the closed interval from negative pi to pi. So we have, this is a 0, this is a pi. You have b pi minus b. Then from 0 to negative pi. Opposite of pi minus b is negative pi plus b. Then opposite of b will be negative b. Then we go to first, second, third, and then the fourth quadrant. All students take calculus. For negative cosine b, let's go to the second and then the third quadrant. So you have negative cosine b equals cosine pi minus b, or cosine negative pi plus b. Therefore, for cosine x over 2 equals cosine pi minus b, or cosine negative pi plus b. We will set up x over 2 equals pi minus b, or x over 2 equals negative pi plus b. Then we multiply by 2 both sides to get x. Your x1 equals 2 pi minus 2b. Here, x equals negative 2 pi plus 2b. Let's go to tangent x over 2 equals tangent b. X is greater than equal to negative 2 pi, less than equal to 2 pi. Since here is x over 2, so we divide it by 2. For this inequality, you will get the x over 2 greater than equal to negative pi, less than equal to pi. So we will use the same diagram here. Since tangent x over 2 equals tangent b, tangent b is a positive, which means this go to the first and then the third quadrant. So you have a tangent x over 2 equals tangent b equals tangent negative pi plus b. Then we set up two equations. X over 2 equals b. X over 2 equals negative pi plus b. So multiply by 2 both sides, you will get the x equals 2b. Here, x equals negative 2 pi plus 2b. Let's go to tangent 2x equals negative tangent b. Here is 2x. So we multiply by 2 for this inequality. You will get the 2x greater than equal to negative 2 pi less than equal to 2 pi. We got to use this diagram. Since for negative tangent b, go to the second and then the fourth quadrant. So you have a negative tangent b equals tangent pi minus b equals tangent 2 pi minus b and equals tangent the fourth quadrant. So you have a negative b and tangent negative pi minus b. Therefore, we will set up 4 equations. You have a tangent 2x equals all these 4 angles. Let's set up here. You have 2x equals pi minus b. And 2x equals 2 pi minus b. 2x equals negative b. And 2x equals negative pi minus b. Then we divide it by 2. You will get the x1 equals pi over 2 minus b over 2. For x2 equals pi minus b over 2. For x3 equals negative b over 2. x4 equals negative pi over 2 minus b over 2.